Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the S&P 500 followed by the Nasdaq100 and the Dow Jones 30 futures charts. Just quickly before I start today's video, as always, anyone who's interested in joining my Signal service, then make sure you click on the link in today's description, which will take you to my website, dailymarketmovements.com. Once on the website, scroll down and click subscribe under the monthly subscription section. Let's get started with today's video. We are on the eve of the FOMC interest rate decision. That's right, tomorrow we hear from the Fed and Jerome Powell during the press conference, and we're expected to kind of get an insight as to what the Fed is thinking. And of course, we'll understand whether we're going to get a rate cut, hike, or just a pause. Now, the anticipations is that we are not going to get either a rate cut or a hike. So the Fed is likely to keep rates where they are until the summer. Of course, the next meeting is in May, and then of course June. So we are expected to get up to approximately 3 cuts at some point this year. But it's very unlikely that those cuts start tomorrow. That being said, I am a believer that we are going to get a more dovish than expected Fed tomorrow. I think that Jerome Powell is going to distract the fact that there wasn't any cuts during this meeting, and he's going to camouflage that with the anticipation of the cuts that are coming this summer. So I think that Jerome Powell is going to be quite open to talking about the potential cuts that we're about to get, and that will get the market quite excited because May is only a few months away. So S&P 500 has a very nice setup here, 5,176. I think this goes to 5,250 in the next couple of days. I think we will see a post-FOMC rally, and that does offer a very attractive amount of upside from this current price level in terms of a percentage perspective. That offers roughly a 1.5% gain from current levels. From where I sit, we tested the bottom of this uptrend this week and we've bounced off it. That tells me that we are still going to continue to try and trade higher, and I think that the FOMC meeting is going to produce the goods to take us at that 5,250 to perhaps even 5,300 area. Then very similar, moving over to the Nasdaq100 here. Again, we briefly broke below this uptrend last Friday, but we've managed to bounce back very strongly. And the Nasdaq100 is currently trading at 18,025. It's currently at the highs of the day. We were trading significantly lower during the start of today's trading session, but we're now up 0.3 percentage point. So this is very encouraging and very similar to the S&P 500. I think the Nasdaq100 can trade back up towards the all-time high here at around 18,300. Look at the Dow Jones, guys. The Dow Jones is rallying. We're nearly back at all-time highs, currently trading at 39,042. I think we could go up towards 39,500 during tomorrow's trading session. Now for the most important part of today's video, I want to show you the next two charts, which is the dollar and the 10-year bond yield. Now I feel like we are on the cusp of seeing a massive correction towards the downside here for the 10-year bond yield. I think that in terms of the cycles that I analyze, we are about to see a multi-month decline here in the 10-year, and that of course is going to be very beneficial to the stock market. But more importantly, look at the US dollar. The dollar has now officially hit resistance, and I do expect to see a decline here in the US dollar where we fall perhaps below 100. Now that's going to be very, very, very positive for US equities. A falling dollar, of course, is a tailwind for US equity market because the majority of US corporations actually do business outside of the US, and of course that just means that there's less FX headwinds. So yeah, I'm looking for a decline in both the 10-year and also the dollar, which is going to ultimately support the US stock market. That's going to be it for today's video. I'll touch base tomorrow after the FOMC meeting, hopefully when equity prices are significantly higher than current levels. Don't forget, guys, if you want to join my Signal team, then make sure you visit my website, dailymarketmovements.com. The website link is in the description of today's video. Thank you.